Before the Wii, before the Switch, there was this little purple box that took 4 controller ports and said, "Let's play." This was the Nintendo GameCube. Compact, underestimated, and home to some of the most iconic titles Nintendo ever released. Today, we're diving into what made the GameCube stand out, what held it back, and why despite the competition, it still holds a dedicated fan base decades later. From their hardware quirks to the hidden gems, this is the Nintendo GameCube reviewed. Back in 1998, the Nintendo 64 was failing to compete against the PlayStation as it had sold 32 million units compared to the PlayStation's 100 million units. Nintendo couldn't handle seeing their once best-selling IPs being outsold by PlayStation's games, so they decided to begin work on their 6th generation contender, the Nintendo GameCube. So in 1998, R&D began on Project Dolphin, the code name for the GameCube. One of the biggest issues about the 64 was that it used cartridges that could hold less data when developers wanted to store high quality textures, models, and more. This is why Nintendo ultimately decided to go with discs, but not before making sure they were mini DVDs. This was to ensure that their games would be hard to pirate and that their console's disc drive would be cheaper to produce. However, this was bad since compared to the PlayStation 2 and Xbox where they had normal discs with more information in them. This is why the GameCube had less games than their competitors. Also, purple color of the console was also a source of criticism. Stupid, I know, right? But the 2000s was a harsh time for the GameCube, in expectations and in competition. People were so rude to the darn Cube due to it not being a PlayStation. However, the games on the Cube all had a legacy for how they played and for how important they were for GameCube. And so with the console's history out of the way, let's review the games. I have picked out 4 titles for me to showcase for the Nintendo GameCube. And of course, I can't be BENEPATHOS without recording my gameplay on this real VHS right here. I'm going to be recording on real VHS. Alrighty everyone, so let's get it. Super Smash Bros. Melee is a fast, chaotic, and incredibly technical fighting game for the GameCube. With a big roster, tight controls, and tons of unique stages, it's easy to pick up but brutally hard to master. I think it's tough, even frustrating at times, but that challenge is what makes it so satisfying. Every match feels intense, and there's always something new to learn. If you like games that actually push your skills and reward practice, Melee is still one of the best. It's not just a party game, it's a test of precision, timing, and grit. You should give it a shot. Mario Kart Double Dash is, in my opinion, the best game on the GameCube. It took the classic kart racing formula and cranked it up with a unique twist. 2 characters per kart. One drives, one throws items, and switching between them mid-race adds strategy you won't find in any other Mario Kart title. The tracks are colorful, the controls feel great, and the co-op mode is generally fun. Whether you're racing solo or teaming up with a friend, Double Dash delivers pure chaos and tight gameplay. If you own a GameCube, this one's essential. Sonic Heroes on GameCube is a fast, colorful ride packed with speed, teamwork, and classic Sonic charm. It's a good game overall, definitely fun to pick up, especially if you're into Sonic's early 3D era. But here's the thing, trying to get an A rank on every level, brutal. You need near perfect runs, fast times, high ring counts, and no deaths. One mess up and you're done. And while the 3 character mechanic sounds cool, it's not always easy to use smoothly. Switching between speed, power, and flight mid-action can feel clunky, especially in tight platforming sections. Still, the game's got a lot of personality, solid level variety, and a killer soundtrack. Just be ready for some frustration if you're aiming for 100%. Mario Party 4 on GameCube is good. It's got the classic board game chaos, fun minigames, and all the charm you expect from a Mario Party title. The minigames are mostly solid, some are great, and the GameCube's visuals give everything a nice upgrade. But honestly, it feels a lot like the N64 games. Same basic formula, same kind of boards, just shinier. If you've played Mario Party 1 through 3, this won't feel at all that new. Still, if you want more Mario Party with slightly better graphics, you'll enjoy it. Just don't expect anything groundbreaking.
The GameCube might not have won the console wars, but it still left its mark. It had great exclusives, strong multiplayer titles, and some of the most unique gaming controllers in history. Yeah, it didn't sell as well as the PlayStation 2, or even the original Xbox, but the quality was there. And over time, it earned a cult following. People who grew up with it still swear by its library today. In the end, the GameCube was a good console, underrated, maybe overlooked, but full of great games and great memories. That's a legacy worth remembering.
Really quickly before the video ends, I would like to shout out to all of my YouTube members and my Patreon members. So, shout out for the YouTube members. We have Marta Maz, Tristan Steffens, and 34 Reef Runner. If that is you, you receive a shout out. And for the Patreon members, we have JAM, and we have Mei-Ling C to J. So if that is you, you receive a shout out. Remember to join the Patreon to receive exclusive perks. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.